can help improve sleep quality. A few tablespoons of yogurt before bed may assist in falling asleep and maintaining sleep until morning. Packed with tryptophan, an amino acid that aids in the production of serotonin and melatonin, yogurt can help regulate the sleep-wake cycle and promote calmness and relaxation. Additionally, the calcium content in yogurt contributes to melatonin production, which supports quicker and deeper sleep. Story 4. I decided that I won't sleep but will meditate with my eyes closed instead, imagining I'm lying somewhere nice. I play certain white noise videos to listen to, like driving a car in the rain or being in a boat on the ocean. I focus on imagining I'm there, relaxing and enjoying the ambience. This practice helps me escape the frustrated state that makes sleep impossible by letting go of the idea of trying to sleep at all. Story 5. Force yourself to yawn repeatedly. It produces natural melatonin. About 20 to 30 yawns in a row, and I can nap in the middle of the day after being wide awake. It works wonders for me. Story 6. The most effective method for me is to relax with alcohol. The second most effective and healthier approach is to stay active during the day, get a good workout, and unwind with herbal tea. This method is beneficial but not as effective as the first. My last resort is to use a sleep aid. Taking a few doses helps me fall asleep. I have experienced sleep issues my whole life. Story 7. Reading a physical book with a small reading lamp. I'm finished in minutes. Story 8. The Better Sleep app has been a lifesaver for me. I suffer from intense nightmares that are so vivid I sometimes can't distinguish them from reality when I reflect on them. This has been my experience for as long as I can remember. I also have a combination of autism and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which may contribute to my sleep issues. When I discovered the app last year, I experimented with various sleep sounds. Only in the last 4 months have I started exploring brainwave frequencies, and I am not exaggerating when I say that the 2.5 hertz frequency has been a game changer. Story 9. Pretend to be asleep. Lie still as if someone came in and saw you. They would think you were deeply asleep. Story 10. Keep the room temperature around 67 degrees, ensuring good air circulation by opening a window slightly, using a fan on low, or keeping the door open. Make sure the room is dark and quiet by covering any clocks and using an eye mask and earplugs if necessary. Story 11. It might be unconventional, but I need to watch a video on my phone to fall asleep. The trick is to find a video interesting enough that I won't click away, calming enough that it won't wake me, long enough to help me fall asleep, usually around 30 minutes, and unengaging enough that I don't become overly involved with the content. I have started to suspect that I may have some degree of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or something similar. If I don't go through this ritual, I lie awake for hours with racing thoughts. Could also just be anxiety or a combination of both. Although it's not usually recommended, this is what I have found helps me sleep. I used to try without it and would end up checking the time every 20 minutes as the hours passed, which increased my anxiety about needing sleep for work and kept me awake longer. It's a frustrating cycle. Recently, I have also been taking half of a 3 milligram melatonin gummy, which seems to help quite a bit. Story 12. I love coffee, but it kept me up at night. Over time, I had to cut back to noon before I noticed it worked. Story 13. I have never been in the military. However, I read that this is a military sleep method that helps me. Step 1. Lie on your back with your eyes closed and relax all the muscles in your face, including your tongue, jaw, and eye sockets. Focus on keeping your forehead smooth. Step 2. Drop your shoulders as low as possible to release tension in your neck. Then relax all the muscles in one arm from shoulders to fingers, and then do the same for the other arm. If needed, tense the muscles first before relaxing them. Step 3. Breathe out and relax your chest. Step 4. Relax the muscles in your legs from the thighs down through the calves, then ankles, feet, and toes. Step 5. Clear your mind by using imagery to sweep away intrusive thoughts, such as picturing yourself in a canoe on a calm, blue lake or wrapped in a black velvet hammock in a dark room. Whenever a new thought enters your mind, tell yourself, stop thinking. Stop thinking. Story 14. Use my imagination like I did as a child. I wonder what it would be like to be an astronaut a medieval night or to play at Wimbledon. Story 15. Remember feeling tired and dozing off in various places. Think about those moments of waking up and drifting away again, matching my current comfort with those feelings of adjustment to sleep once more. I breathe slower and longer if I can. Sometimes I cover my head and intentionally take in less oxygen. Getting back to fresh air feels like a cool breeze on a hot night, easily drifting me away. Story 16. When I lost my leg, they taught me a relaxation technique that involves imagining dipping my whole body slowly into warm water, starting with my toes, then my foot, then my ankle, then my shin, and so on. Cannabis works better. Story 17. Pick a word, then spell out that word, but for every letter, choose a random word that starts with that letter. Usually, I am asleep before I can finish assigning words to each letter to spell out the original word. Example, Constantine, sea capybara, omelet, and nicotine, salmonella. Continue until the word is completed. If you make it that far, choose another word and repeat. I have never made it through 2 whole words. Story 18. For me, using my continuous positive airway pressure machine every night is part of a calming ritual that helps me settle into really good restful sleep. I have written elsewhere about how it has actually saved my life, so I won't elaborate on that here, except to say that it did. I spent a long time trying various methods and techniques. The key for me was getting curious and starting different conversations with my doctor after seeing a friend who had a remarkable health turnaround after undergoing a sleep study and making a few changes. I still enjoy watching The Simpsons or Futurama on my phone when there is a lot of activity around me or if anxiety and existential dread become overwhelming, but my main strategy is using my CPAP machine. Story 19. Prayer involves praying a rosary. If you do not finish and fall asleep, that is acceptable. If you complete an entire rosary without falling asleep, you will have prayed for 20 minutes, which is beneficial. You can feel happy and calm about that. Story 20. Work out at the gym to the point of exhaustion, eat dinner, watch some television, take a scalding hot bath, and enjoy a cup of melatonin-infused chamomile tea. Then, I turn on my thunderstorm white noise machine and gaze into the void. Story 21. Audiobooks on a 10-minute timer. Harry Potter or Name of the Wind are my go-to choices because I know them very well. Story 22. I create fantasies and play them out with as much detail as possible. They don't always have to be sexual, although some are. I fantasize about winning the lottery, attending a baseball game, reliving a day in high school, or fishing with friends. The more detail I include, the quicker I fall asleep. I never reach the end. Story 23. Podcasts. I listen to